Hello everyone, it's OJ from OJ Online. Good to see you guys again. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you are doing okay. So today I just thought I would do my long-term review of the Realme X7 Pro. As you guys know, I've been with this phone for a couple of months now, and I've had a great time using this phone. I've been using it as my main phone, and now I feel like I'm in a good place to give my review of the Realme X7 Pro. You can also check out my other videos if you're interested in my gaming review and my camera review of the Realme X7 Pro. I'll be looking at a couple of aspects of the Realme X7 Pro. I'll be looking at the build, I'll be looking at the display and fingerprint. I'll also be looking at the sound quality. I'll be looking at the camera. I'll be looking at performance. I'll be looking at the battery, and I'll give my likes and dislikes. Then I'll give my conclusion about the Realme X7 Pro. So first off, I'll be talking about the build quality. The Realme X7 Pro comes with Gorilla Glass 5. It also has a glass back. It also has a plastic frame. Then I got this color, the purple color, and it has this Dare to Leap logo at the back. And you also have a quad camera setup at the back there. Then that's a punch hole selfie camera at the front here. That's that about the build quality. Let me also talk about the camera bump. It's not one that wobbles when you place the phone on a flat surface. So yeah, it's a very minimal camera bump. Next I'll be talking about display and fingerprint. The Realme X7 Pro comes with a 6.5-inch AMOLED display, and I must say I'm impressed with the quality of this display. It's an high-end display. It can also achieve a peak brightness of up to 1200 nits. It has this very fast fingerprint scanner, as you can see on the screen, and it lights up on contact. That's quite fast. That's really fast. One of the fastest I've used. Very fast fingerprint scanner. So there you have it, guys. Talking about the display, it supports HDR. It has 120Hz refresh rate. Yeah, so you can see refresh rate. If I click on it, there you have the options for 120Hz for smooth scrolling. You can also set it on auto to automatically adjust it, but 120Hz refresh rate will definitely tell on the battery, so you get that smooth scrolling, that smooth feeling when you scroll through content. Yeah. And throughout my time using this phone, I've always appreciated this feature. High refresh rate is something that we've come to accept as flagship features from phones, as we saw it on several flagship phones from 2020, and the difference just like night and day. And there's also a feature of smooth scrolling on the Realme X7 Pro. If you come down here to Realme Lab, as you can see, the phone supports DC dimming and this smooth scrolling feature, so it's on currently. It also makes things run smoothly, DC dimming. So if you are interested in this feature, it's also available on the Realme X7 Pro. Also, the phone has great viewing angles, and you don't experience any color shifts once you tilt the phone to different angles, as you can see here. So that's a good quality of the Realme X7 Pro. The phone also has very tiny bezels, as you can see. I don't know if you can tell from the video. Very tiny bezels there. So yeah, that's that. Next I'll be talking about media consumption, and many of you will be using the phone for watching videos, for watching movies, and for playing game. I like the quality when it comes to media consumption. It's a great display, really great display. Because it's an AMOLED screen, you get punchy colors, and it's a really nice display. Also, the phone has the Dolby Atmos technology, so you enjoy great audio quality while playing the game if you use the phone's speakers. I don't know if you can tell. It has stereo speakers. So you can also adjust the parameters of the Dolby Atmos on the speaker. So if you come to sound here, you can see global sound, Dolby Atmos. So you can set it to smart, movie, gaming, and music. So that is that about display and fingerprint. So next I'll be talking about the camera. If you guys have not already done so, you can as well check out my camera review of the Realme X7 Pro. This is a detailed camera review, and I gave some samples of my of pictures and videos I took. As I said in the review, the phone has a good camera quality. You get very punchy colors, you get a very nice portrait mode, and it has a top-notch AI mode for scene recognition, and I've always been pleased with the results I have always gotten from the Realme X7 Pro. As you can see here, the portrait separation, the edge detection is very nice. It's very nice, very nice. This is like one of the best portrait shots I got with the phone last year. So as you can see, if you want more samples, you can also check my camera review. So next I'm talking about the HDR. It has this AI HDR mode. You can set it to auto, and you get some really nice results. It also has this AI enhancements that I talked about earlier. You can use the phone to recognize things and scenes. I'll add that to one of my favorite features later on in this video, so stay tuned. Also talking about the image quality, it has a 32 megapixel front selfie camera. So if you want more details about the camera of this phone, you can check out my review, but overall it's a good camera quality, and most of you guys will be pleased with the results you get using the Realme X7 Pro. Next up, I'll be talking about the performance of the Realme X7 Pro. The phone comes with the Dimensity 1000 Plus, which was the flagship processor from last year, and it's made by MediaTek. As you can see, the processor is the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus, and talking about benchmarks, the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus is actually a very great performer, and I was able to achieve 500,000 plus score on Antutu benchmark. That was the last score I was able to achieve on the Realme X7 Pro, and throughout my time using this phone for gaming, for video editing, I've not had any lags or any issues with overheating like that. So the performance of this phone, I must say, it's a great performer. It's a flagship class performer, and it's among the top of the line. You just get a feeling that it's a very fast phone. While using this phone, everything just runs smoothly, from notifications to navigations. Everything just runs smoothly on the Realme X7 Pro. It's a very fast phone. You feel like you are using a flagship. You can check out my gaming test and my benchmark test if you are interested in more information about the performance. Next, I'm talking about software. On software side, you get the Realme UI 1.0. As you can see, the Realme UI 1.0, that is the current software version of the phone. And for Realme UI, you get really fast animations. As you can see, very fast animations. There's no lags while processing those animations. It's very fast. You get a smooth, fast feeling while using the phone. It has no issues of slowdown or anything like that. You also get access to live wallpapers, and I will just be checking that shortly. If you come down here to personalization, there are a couple of parameters that you can set for the phone. You get access to live wallpapers here. They like this. Okay, this one, as you can see, it's a live wallpaper, and if I set it as the main wallpaper, it will set. Yeah, so these are really impressive wallpapers. As you can see, it's a live wallpaper. So you also have static wallpapers if you are interested in the ones. Yeah, and these are some really nice wallpapers. You can check them out. Yeah, you can also adjust the icon style and the app layout, the text size, then edge lighting. This is another feature of the Realme X7 Pro, or let me just say Realme UI generally. For phones that come with AMOLED display, you get access to things like that. So if I come down to display and I come here, you see the feature edge lighting. So it's this feature that lights up the edge of the phone when you have notifications. So this is a nice feature. I feel like I should just quickly show you guys how it works. Yeah, so as you can see, that's the edge lighting effect for the Realme X7 Pro. It's a nice looking effect. I also have this. So there you have it, guys, the edge lighting. You can also adjust different colors for the edge lighting feature. So that's the edge lighting feature for those interested in that. You also get access to dark mode, as you can see here. So if I was going to set it on dark mode, that is what dark mode looks like on the Realme X7 Pro. You also have the always on display on the Realme X7 Pro. As you can see, always on display. So the feature, if I put it on here, you can also select the date, battery, notification, features that you want it to display while the always on display is on. And you can also set what kind of clock you want. So you get different animations for your clock. Yeah, so most of these ones are digital. You have a couple of different animations you can use for the always on display. So I will just set it to so there you have it, guys, the always on display on the Realme X7 Pro, and it looks nice, looks great. So you get it shows the notification, it shows that I have call notifications, shows the date and the time. I'm talking about convenience tools you get access to on the Realme X7 Pro. So if I come here to click convenience tools, you have access to this smart sidebar, which is a very useful feature. So if you come here and you click it and you turn it on, so you see the smart sidebar. So this is it right here. When I swipe it out, I get access to different apps. It's like a quick shortcut to apps, and you can add apps to this list. You can add whatever app you want. You can check out any app you are interested in that is already installed on your phone. And if I add them, say I wanted to add Instagram now and Gmail, so done. So Instagram and Gmail are added to the list, and I can quickly just add them to the screen like that. So if I want to quickly just go to Gmail, I'll just click on Gmail and Gmail opens straight up like that. But also another feature of the Realme UI, which is a very useful feature, is this. If I wanted to get to this smart home now, for example, I will just like swipe down from right of the screen, and I can just quickly access any of the apps that would have been inconvenient to reach with one hand. So this is a very neat feature. This is a very neat feature. I will just swipe from the side like this, and yeah, it's a nice feature implemented on the Realme X7 Pro. You also have access to different gestures. If I come down here to gestures and motions, so you get access to different smart gestures, navigation button, so you can see the different implementations of the gestures. You can also use the swipe up gestures if you're interested in that. Then you can also switch back to virtual buttons if you want that. So I guess that's useful and for convenience on the Realme X7 Pro if you wanted to navigate on the Realme X7 Pro using the Realme UI 1.0. So next I'll be talking about the battery of the Realme X7 Pro. The battery of the phone is this 4500 mAh battery, and I've I've come to appreciate the battery of the phone. It is able to easily take me to over a day of usage or using my major apps. Next I'll be talking about my likes and dislike about the phone. My first like of this phone is the picture quality. It has a flagship level camera. I appreciate many of the content I was able to capture on the phone. And check this out. You just check out the color in this picture. The pictures I captured on the phone, and it has a great camera. Yeah, the second feature I'll be talking about that I added to my list of likes about the phone is the AI of the phone. You get AI mode for HDR, then AI enhancement in camera, and there's this neat feature I talked about earlier. So taking pictures on the Realme X7 Pro. So once I have AI enabled, for example, if this is a book, if I just decide to capture a picture, it easily recognizes it as text. So I just took a picture on the Realme X7 Pro. So as you can check this out. So the phone is able to easily recognize that it's a text, but it goes further to give me options to do things that I could not, or that I cannot easily do on over other phones. So if I come here to this text icon here and I click on it, I have option for adjust, recognize text, enhancement, and converter. So if I click recognize text, the phone just does. Please note that data is not on, but the phone is able to process the text and see. I can easily just edit the same text from the picture. See, this book is a special attention. So this is a very, very neat and useful picture. I can save the text as note, I can send it, I can copy everything there. So this is a very, very neat feature for those that are interested in using the phone as an office phone, for documents, for stuff like that. It was very useful for me while using this feature, and I'm able to do this for several texts. That's another feature I liked about the Realme X7 Pro. Yeah, another feature I like is the speed of the Realme UI. The Realme UI is very, very fast. You get fast animations. Everything just runs smoothly. It's very, very fast. Very, very fast. That's another feature I like about the Realme X7 Pro. Next, I'll be talking about the weight of the phone. The weight of the phone is about 184 grams, and is a feature I have come to appreciate. I appreciate using very light phones, especially a flagship great phone that is light. So this is another feature I like about the Realme X7 Pro. Yeah, I'll be talking about dislikes now. My first dislike about the phone is that it has no expandable storage, and I feel like storage will easily be an issue soon. There is no option for expandable storage. Also, I don't have access to the 3.5mm earpiece jack. Another feature is the low light performance. If you guys will check my camera review, and you find out that the phone has issues with low light performance, especially using the ultra steady max mode and the ultra nightscape mode. This is something I dislike about the phone. I wish it had better low light performance. Another feature that I feel like I should mention quickly is an in-between feature. It's both a like and a dislike. It's the fast charging. I appreciate the phone coming with 65-watt fast charger, but I have skepticisms with that, because I feel like over time it might degrade the battery faster. I've not noticed any degradation yet, but I feel like it might affect the performance of the battery over time. On the longer run, fast charging, while they might be fast and useful, they can also degrade the battery faster. So I feel like this is an in-between feature for me. Maybe I'll find a way to balance that by using a normal charger, probably a 10-watt charger or an 18-watt charger, instead of the fast 65-watt charger that comes with the phone. Yeah, I'm able to charge the phone quickly, but I'm not sure if I had to choose between battery longevity and battery and fast charging, I feel like I'll choose battery longevity. So that's like an in-between feature for me. So my verdict for the Realme X7 Pro. The Realme X7 Pro is a flagship phone that came out in 2020. It's lightweight, it has the AMOLED display, it has the high-performing processor, the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus. It has 120Hz refresh rate. It has this very fast under-display fingerprint scanner that unlocks my phone very quickly. So it has dual 5G too. It has a great camera setup. Then you get the fast Realme UI with a couple of features, a bunch of features actually, for ease of use. There's a focus on smoothness and ease of use. For my long-term review of the Realme X7 Pro, I'll say the Realme X7 Pro is actually a flagship. It's a true flagship phone, and I would like to see more from Realme this year 2021. I hope they will do something better and build on the Realme X7 Pro. The Realme X7 Pro was a great improvement from the Realme X2 Pro from 2019. I would like to see what Realme does this year. So there you have it, guys, my long-term review of the Realme X7 Pro. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. Watch out for my upcoming videos. This is OJ Online signing out.